should flee the country. The government is about to collapse. The king is now sacrificing innocent civilians to the dragon in the sewers. Even noblemen and political dissidents are being fed to that thing.
Well, everything's a mess then. So much for that. There's a lot of you guys, aren't there?
Filthy pests! I can't get my research done with all these puka and goblins!
These back streets seem more dangerous with all these suspicious-looking sorcerers.
What would pukas be doing that interferes with your research? That's vague. Hello.
Hey, you can use my magic to head back to the puka village, okay?
That may be a good idea. That may be a good idea. Things are kind of a mess around here. Still got my miracle fruit. We're doing okay on space. Probably won't need the cooler in the next area. Just gonna try to downsize a few things because we have so many on us. It's probably a decent number of storage right there. Yeah. What do you have for sale, sir? All sorts of seeds and shrimp and whatnot. Could stock up if I want to. We're low on shrimp and I got a new recipe for it. Why not? I admittedly don't use a whole lot else.
Hey,
Oops. Nice of him to make a point to not immediately out who I am.
Hey,
Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we have, multiple exits. I guess I can check what you're selling.
I can't work.
I don't know why I skipped the dialogue.
I can't work in this scary town any longer. I'm closing up my shop, so I'll give you a discount.
It's okay, I'll solve the problem. Show me the thing as I gotta fight. 40s, wow. 47 defense is quite a bit, actually. Aside from being a fast recovery from a frog effect and stuff like that. There's the buffed up vampire rings. Yep, he sells a decent number of objects here. I think I'm relatively content for now, though.
It's been a while. I see you've come back safely from Horn Mountain. I ran out of medicine. It was a nightmare. By the way, I saw a man who looked like the king in an alley up ahead. It was probably just my imagination.
I almost feel bad because it seems like I'm supposed to recognize some of these characters, but instead of recognizing them, they just all kind of look identical. Because a lot of them are palette swap copies of things. Oop. Forward then X. There we go. Fixed it. We should cash in any experience we get, or have access to, with all these coins we picked up. Let's see how close I can get to where my other character left off. Because Gwendolyn made it all the way to level 49 at the end of her epilogue.
Bon appetit!
That's roughly where we are now. So chow down, little guy. There's a start for sure. May as well be a finish too, because we're not going to get much more out of this. Probably won't spend a lot of my silver. Whatever the last one's called. I don't think you can buy anything reasonably powerful with it, but I'll check. We up to 43 starting the mission. We'll see how much I level up over the course of it too. Especially since I'll get a chance to eat midway through. Pancakes. 1300 experience. That seems like it wouldn't be that much. Let's see. Nope, not really.
Will this be all for
It's like, those are now down to being like 1/20th of a level. Might as well just keep them around so I always have access to that currency type, so everything can just be completely reliant on the other types instead. That'd be a better call. Onwards! To save the world and whatnot. Or to be one of the 6 characters saving the world. 5 characters? 5 characters. Level 30. Oh, it's catching up with me. There's been a lot of missions we've gone on where I've seemed shockingly ahead of their number.
Huh? That's my father and Urza.
Please forgive me, Urza. I have done as you asked.
Repent for the sacrificed! You were too stubborn to hand over the Book of Transformation. I had no choice but to call my dragon servant.
Please return the book. I can't let it happen again.
King Galen's suffering was nothing compared to this.
Stop. Please. The blood won't go away. Blood from my poor father.
Then be relieved. Your pain will soon end. I shall call King Galen back to this land from the Netherworld.
And then what? You will make him king?
As the prophecies state, he will be the great force that causes the world's end. He shall call himself the Beast of Armageddon, and he will rule the world. And with the Ring of Titrel as well, our wishes will come true.
Urza, so you were behind this?
Well, Prince Cornelius, I was surprised to see you returned from the Netherworld, but to see you survive an encounter with the great Wagner is truly surprising.
You started all this.
Now, if only King Galen is as fortunate as his grandson. The time is near for the return of our Lord and Master, King Galen.
Now I finally understand. I see why King Galen gave me this sword. When I met him, I know he asked me, please let me rest. Galen does not wish to repeat his past atrocities. Fate brought me to him to crush your evil schemes.
Nonsense! The king awaits his subjects. No one can stop us.
Cornelius, so it is you. Forgive me, I was deceived. We have no time to waste. The Princess of Valentine came looking for you and was captured by the dragon. The dragon is in the sewers.
Velvet!
Yep. The dragon has Velvet exactly as expected. Surprising that they're calling it Armageddon instead of Ragnarok. Also completely unsurprising. Hey look, the wizard I immediately said was the bad guy in the very first cutscene turned out to be the bad guy. Whoa. It's just part of how this game handles stuff. It's just a thing. They don't like subtlety in their character designs, that's for sure. You see the big barbarian guy in Gwendolyn's storyline, you're like, he seems like he might be a bad guy. Oh look, he's the bad guy. What, that was a shock. And that set up the precedent, more or less. So after that, when I see the wizard guy, I'm like, that wizard's probably not a great guy, huh? And it took a while to reveal. I kept getting sidetracked with other problems for a while, but ultimately, yep, he's totally the bad guy. Nope, not sneaking away from me. Right. Every now and then I forgot I'm supposed to actually attack those guys. Because I'm a genius, obviously. Ooh, we have a key point over here. That was quick. Surrounded by little barrels. Ooh, cocoa. Thank you. So I should have 0 keys, yep. So we're probably looking for a rusty key, given that it's called... They're saying the door's rusty, and that's the type of connection they like to make. Who made these wavy freaking walkways? Maybe they're warped with age? I hope they're warped with age. If you made them that way, you're just, like, doing long-term damage to like, the legs and ankles of people. There's some crit damage. Slam. Little light on the specials that time. Let's switch that up real quick. Gotcha. It is really satisfying to go straight up with them and then follow them back down. How you guys feeling, huh? Good? Good. Is that all of you? That's all of you. One of the big, interesting things is going to be seeing whether or not the game becomes repetitive for me over time. Because there are a lot of campaigns to play through. Adversity ring +2. As hit points increases, damage increases by a maximum of 30%. It's that one. Not a big fan of that one. I intentionally try not to be low on health. Let's go head towards the ability over here. Oh, hi. Because right now the game's holding itself together just fine, and it does have a variety of characters. And in fact, it seems like yeah, it has you switching between different characters over the course of the game, and that's probably going to help. But yeah, at the end of the day, you are exploring virtually the same type of map with different tile sets, with a few mini bosses scattered throughout, which are often recycled from elsewhere in the playthrough. And so it'll be interesting to see if I get tired of it all by the time I'm playing like the 5th character. Hello? It's an enemy wizard. Really helps seal the deal for how important the villain guy is when he looks exactly the same as all these guys. If that guy's going to be important to the story, they really should have given him a unique appearance. It's right up there with when I talk to some random villager that seems to talk to me as if I'm supposed to know who they are. And I'm like, I don't recognize you, because, well, I do recognize you, and that you look exactly like the other 5 people that also look like you. What did we get? Honestly, I'm hoping for passives half the time. Calabolg. Brandish a blade of heroic lightning to mow down the surrounding area. PP cost of 50. It's immediately mastered. You don't upgrade it, so that's gotta be my super attack then. Good to know. Let's see, what can I upgrade? Did I upgrade on my passives already? That's maxed out. Taking a quick tour from seeing if I have any passives left over. No, I think I mastered my current passives. Okay. Then let's look for some attack I'm currently using. I should be looking... Yeah, no. Try to do yourself with electric bolts. That'd be 175 phosons, so that'll be probably my next goal. Down to the bottom. Less likely to get status effects would be useful, but I'd have to get 2 more points. Running out of things to get, honestly, so it might be worth doing. Yeah, let's head towards it. So this will let me slip past enemies whenever I get low on health. And after that, I'll be able to get the skill that makes me less likely to have to deal with status effects. And if I even make it that far, by then the campaign will probably be over, and we'll be moving on to the next character. Right, I forgot to map you. Whirling Blade is currently mapped. It's a normal circle. Let's try replacing it with my new high-level skill. That'll be interesting, huh? Yeah, let's put that in there. I have just enough for it. It uses all my PvPs, which is kind of rough. I'll probably wait for a mini-boss to show up. Look at these guys! They're Batwing eyeballs! Aww, I love Dark Crystal. Those things are horrifying. In Dark Crystal they have those creatures. The Skeksis send them out to spy on people, and they're horrifying. Because, it's just an eye with wings. It's like, at first it's like, it's like when it's just a little doodle you don't really think about too much, but when you give it a little bit more consideration, suddenly you're like, oh, this is actually kind of horrifying. Let's grab that map.
I'll be honest with you. My shop has better wares than those on the main streets.
I'm full of myself, aren't I? I'm so great. Should I stock up on anything else? Gotta get that experience up, right? Maybe grab a few different types of food types that I don't have right now. Gotcha. And we got the floating island recipe. Reward seed and apple. Mulberry and egg. It just feels like random ingredients at that point. Grab a few of these. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and deposit our new food types. The ones we're going to be using for cooking. There we go. Inventory is clear, but they'll be ready to be used soon enough. Hopefully. Got him. So you're supposed to be breakable, huh? It's gonna be time to revisit that exact one we saw before. Notes. Can I view them individually? Okay, cool. Excavation guide. Let's see. Volcano can open up cracks. Alright. So that's exactly what I was thinking, too. So we need volcano to break the wall. And I have volcano right here. Take that, wall. I hate you, too. Screw you, people who work on buildings. I'm opening a door directly from this street to the sewer. And you're gonna have to live with that for the rest of your lives. Although, everyone's dying, so who knows how much life people have left to live. This place is a mess. I'm surprised there's people just hanging out selling things in a time like this. But granted, almost everywhere we go, and it features multiple things where it seems like a place you wouldn't expect people just to be hanging out.
Maury's touring restaurant. My secret ingredient is sincerity. Do you... Now then.
Let's see what I can get done here. We got cheesecake. Floating island. That's a lot of experience right there. How many of these can I make? Can I make more than one? No, we only have one of those. Tragedy.
Very well. Leave it to me.
Going over here. Show me, show me. There's a
Enjoy
site.
your meal.
It actually looks like a little island. Oh, he loves himself. That'll level me up. Yep. Anything else particularly high up there? Because I don't know if I have anything else. There's the one. That's the one with that requires the shrimp. It's the upgraded version. I'll get that extra bonus. Oops.
Very well.
Let's go stock up on that experience. Probably gonna hit level 40. Well, almost certainly 45. Maybe 46 right now. There's the level. Come on.
Very well.
Give it to me. Give it all to me.
Is there anything else you want to order?
There we go.
As you wish.
Making good use of these resources. Oh. Not quite.
Will that be all?
Gonna need another 7k for that. Nothing on this first page is really worth it, right? Nah, we've mostly left them behind. Although if I got the cheese omelet, I might be able to get access to a new recipe. That's about it, really. And the cheesecake. Let's see, churro's just an egg. Cheesecake is cheese and egg. Cheese omelet's cheese and egg. Which one's worth more? That's worth 2,070. That's worth slightly more. And it's the last one. And it's the last one that we have for the eggs, too. There we go. Didn't quite level up, and he didn't learn a new recipe, unfortunately. I was hoping. Well, we have to settle for 45 for now.
Thank you very much.
But we're well on our way. It's the important thing. Let's see. Let's clear a level. Let's clear the level, and we'll get a chance to come back and see what we can get from him later. 36 phosons. I don't have one to plant of my own either. I wonder if I should just do it. Year 23. That's not even close, really. The lamb chops are valuable. That's not how I do that. God damn it. There we go. It's R1 and square. I default to triangle because triangle's the up direction. Which that might sound juvenile, but that's actually the reason that's the literal reason why That's the literal reason why the PlayStation controller has a triangle on it, is because it's supposed to be universal. It's supposed to be universal language representing the concept of up. Most of the buttons on the PlayStation represent stuff that was at some point meant to be some kind of sort of universal symbol. That's why it has, instead of letters, has these weird symbols on it. Up we go! Oh, that was a waste. Hey everyone. Thank you. I have to grab that carrot real quick if you don't mind. But thanks for coming by. Ooh, he looks friendly. He's charging up an attack, so I just went ahead and dashed behind him. Got him. Is the background shaking? Might have been a little bit of an illusion, but I thought I saw something crazy going on there. Anyone left? Nope. We're clear. Yeah. Congratulations. You can now learn how to use Volcano. That thing you just used to open a secret a second ago, and that has been one of your most used potions, probably. Oh, you're adorable sometimes, game. Whoa, this area just keeps going. And there's a miracle fruit and the key and everything. That key's behind it, though. Wait, did I get a key already? Because I need a key to proceed past that spot. That key, the key over here is probably to open this spot. I think I must have grabbed a key already and kind of forgotten as an area of reward. Bad grapes. That's encouraging. What you guys got for me? Oop. Die, onion. This is just kind of a coin. Can I climb the ladder? That was a weird moment for me. Oh. I got the bronze key. Was there a key at the top of the ladder? I didn't even notice it. I may have just unlocked important progress on accident. It's funny. That's how it goes sometimes. Should be able to open this just fine now. Don't think I'm missing anything. I think I got it all. Yeah. Oh, I have multiple keys. So that was a secret key. Well, to keep an eye out for chests. So I was right earlier when I said that I probably already got a chest. Whoa. 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 Calm down. Wow. Alright, that'll be fun to whip out every now and then, huh? Admittedly, not even that much damage overall, compared to just wailing on him a little bit. Perhaps. Fun, though. Fun to be all dramatic about it. This guy likes to split apart. He gives you a bunch of mini-mobs to deal with. I wonder if they have anything to do with this overall health pool, or if they just kind of happen everywhere. It might be a little bit of a wasted effort to attack them directly, if they just show up whenever. But they may be portions of his health bar. Oh. He likes to do that. Oh, got stuck. Hi. Guess what I'm doing again? Woohoo! I wonder if he's potentially a bad target for that attack. Because he does go into his weird split mode, so maybe that could be a mode where he's less damageable. That is a tough spot to be in. The goo. That's definitely one clear reason to try to take these guys out. Ow. Pain. 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 It's all pain. Pain. Let's get a little distance. I just want all the little tiny slimes to be on the same side of me so I can try to clear them out a little bit. The good news about the tiny slimes is they make it easier to use my new ability. There we go. Give me them. There we go. I can hit them both at the same time now. That'll be a lot of damage. Oh, double hit. Him splitting into two targets just means I can hit them both for damage. Dive kick. Oh, now there's three of them. What an interesting little boss fight. Ow, pain. 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 It's all pain. The world is pain. My life is pain. Ow, spikes. Danger. Oh my goodness. They'd like to stick me a little bit. Now there's 4 of them. Okay, this is a little much. Oh my god. Just keep moving, keep attacking. They're in every direction at once, so you'll be able to hit one of them. Oh, one of them's almost down somewhere. They're just bouncing continuously. Is that me doing that? Is that my impact? I think my impact might be so strong they bounce around continuously. Weird. Crit? That was kind of on accident. It's weird watching them be... What an interesting, weird fight. They're like weirdly constrained to my screen. So as I move around, they follow me around perfectly because they bounce off the edges of my screen specifically. I'm still kind of subscribing to the idea of go around the screen and attack stuff. One of them will get hit because there's just so many enemies at once. It's working. In fact, it just worked. Got him. There's an S-rank bonus. Every coin type all at once. Brahm. That was a good one. That was a good fight. It's also an utter mess. Now back to goblins. Not quite as entertaining as the Flubber fight, but it's something. Gimme. I'll take your coins and your women. I mean, peppers. I don't know how I confused the two. I should probably mix something. They keep picking up more of these. Might as well just make a mess of it. I forget, can I upgrade these? Am I crazy? I thought didn't I think that I could upgrade blazes directly into volcanoes? Or do they just become more powerful blazes? They might just become more powerful blazes. Well, my inventory is getting full, so let's get a super powerful blaze to throw at my enemies. There we go. I think you might have to add the attorney. I don't have attorney, do I? Bad example. Can I add these? There we go. Then I can make it a powerful volcano. You just need to add more of the fruit to it. That's a very powerful volcano. Add these whirlwinds together to ruin people later. We'll have a fun time with that. Oh yeah, level 6. Those are level 1 volcanoes. Let's add that up a little bit, huh? That didn't get much more powerful. Can I make up the difference a little bit? That works out. Might be a little overkill. Let's consume some of the smaller ones. There we go. Instead of having some level 1 volcanoes taking up all my space. Do I have really weak healing potions around? 400's kind of weak. Yeah, I usually need more health than that. Let's stack these ones up. There we go, 1250 is a better spot to be in than 400 at a time. At some point I'm tempted just to eat all these lamb just to clear them out. 10 PP. I could do a stack and 2 of these. Wow, that was weak. You have a negligible impact on the power of this potion. Alright, no, just from a raw value standpoint, they're actually most valuable as individual objects for refilling PP at that point. So we'll keep them separate. Hi. Bye. Oh, the eyes are back. Oh, they have spin eyes. Wow. That's some persistent attacking. And now they're dead, and I leveled up. So who's the real winner here? That's a powerful upswing that can hit them at that range and actually just nail it from front to just take them out in one hit at that height. Got him. I'm going up and down over and over again because they keep sending eyes at me. Now I'm gonna be ready for them. There we go. That'll power up some future plant usage. Another assembly for the supply. Hi. Bye. No. Stop. Out. No. Bad. Bad eyeball. No. Boss is way over there, so left should be the way to go. Probably find a key, maybe even find a chest I can use my key on. Oh, there he is. Wasn't sure where to expect him at first. We got him. I was a little worried I was gonna miss. But I surprised even myself. So people have been saying that you had to manually open a separate menu, just like in Dungeons & Dragons, every time you wanted to use a special skill in the previous game. Which is kind of hard to imagine in the current context. Just because my experience playing this game has been to do exactly that all the time. You have so many, hotkeyed abilities that you just use all the time. And POW goes really fast. So 2 games have to feel pretty different, I guess. I won't really be in a hurry to go play the other one right away, necessarily, just because I assume that the originals are of similar length, and so it'd be kind of rough to go through both of them back to back. But who knows? Maybe I'll visit it one day, just take a look at it. It always caught my attention when they made the remake, just because people talked about Odin Sphere. Just offhand, it would just show up here and there in conversation a lot. Like, weirdly often, actually. And I always wanted to know what the hell it was. Now I've at least got some sense of it, even if it is a weird alternate version of it that may or may not be true to the original in different ways. I assume it has the same story, because the story definitely feels like something that's relatively common for a game 10 years ago or so. Which isn't really a slight, it's just just sort of a vague feel. There's a certain feeling that older stories often have. And hell, the last Vanillaware game I played basically didn't have a story. Hello. If anyone played Dragon's Crown, you kind of just play levels and run around and get some treasure and kill some bosses. I think it had some tiny, like, freeze frame cutscenes where some character would be warping around a little bit, but not a whole lot going on. They do a lot of motion twinning, especially in the Dragon's Crown, where they make a character who is a 2D image, and they just have a pose, and various parts of the body just kind of seizure and kind of stretch and awkwardly. That game had some controversy over some of its character designs. And to be fair, you show a lot of people that some of those characters, and they're just like, what am I looking at? The Amazon was just weird to look at. It was just a strange sight. But people mostly talked about the idea of the sorceress being about objectifying women or something. I don't have the strongest opinion on that stuff, really, but it was rather silly watching her pose, because when she would cast spells, her massive, like, melon-sized breasts would just freely float as if they didn't have gravity on them all of a sudden, and they would float independently up and down in the strangest pattern. And then, what was it? Wow, I have a lot of material all of a sudden. Hang on a second. Maybe I should just add some seeds to pad out the next level. That is way too many napples to throw away. That's wasteful. Shame on me. There we go. Pulled back a little bit on using up all the napple seeds. It's like the breasts would freely float as if they didn't have any form of gravity, but they would float where one would go up and then the other one would go down, so they'd be alternating directions, and you're like, and I would definitely just be like, what is this? It's like seeing Dead or Alive Extreme, where you're like, this is, you call it boob physics, but it's mostly like, I don't know what it's supposed to be. They look alive, and I'm a little scared. I'm a little bit afraid right now. Gotta give you more to make this work out. Do you need all of them? Nope. Boom! Mine. But on top of that, when she would stand around, she would just stick that She would stick her sorcerer's staff firmly between ass cheeks. And that's just how she would walk around like a human being. I'm like, huh, this looks odd. Odd is the word for it, I would say. Let's see. I find that I don't get offended by topics like that, of like someone talking about like this objectifies this and that for this reason or something like that. For me, it always comes down to more like, I'm oddly uncomfortable with like the fact that this character is constantly doing that all the time. Do they have to? Do they have to act that way? Here we go. Just because when you're playing as a character, you kind of put some of yourself into playing as that character to some extent. And when you, so I find myself gravitating towards other options if I'm given them. There we go. There was perfectly fine wizard and elf characters in that game that weren't constantly distracting me with their character design.
I'm a humble fortune teller. I see suffering and agony in your future.
Well, yeah, I take damage all the time. It's just part of the experience.
Welcome. I'll be honest with you. My shop is better.
That's the same dialogue we had before. Alright. My shop has better wares than those other shops, especially that other shop that said the same thing that I'm saying right now. You can't trust those guys. Reasons. It's a little tempting just to grab something that has high defense just to enjoy it. Oh, ancient crystals actually give you defense. I assume they explode when you... I assume they destroy themselves, though, because they say they only work once. Kind of interested in that much luck. Let's take a look at this. Luck's just a stat I haven't been using at all, but I'm sure it affects your crit chance. We have the vampiric ring, the draw ring, and the amulet. And then the... just a weak power stone. Unequip that, equip the amulet. I should have a pretty high defense stat now. Where's that luck looking? Got that. We still got that item to spend there. I have up to 70 luck. Don't have the best idea what luck does necessarily, but it'll be interesting. Yeah, it just says luck plus 10. I should probably use this screen more when I change my equipment out, because it's actually a nice location to be able to see these things. Do I have it? Wait, I have one already? Right, okay. Maybe I should just sell it. You could probably just sell some of these weaker items I've probably got stocked up around here too. So many bones. Speed belts and detox charms and talismans. Yeah. In all honesty, at some point selling them just kind of sounds like a hassle though. Don't have a ton of use for money. I can sell them basically just for the purpose of getting more food supplies, I guess. That's about it. I could do it just to see how much I can try to get done. Oops. Let's see if I can afford something crazy, and maybe I'll go for that. Apple pie. Wow! 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 That's about 25k. How many of this can I get? Might have to plant that other fruit just to see how it goes. Look at that! Look how good it looks! It looks so good! They're like strudels or something. There we go. Yeah. Another one of those would level me up again. I believe I have that plant just sitting around. In fact, I believe I have both those plants just sitting around. I would just have to spend phosons on them.